Good morning from just outside La Laguna in Tenerife. The stretch coming out, lots of glass on the road here. The stretch coming out is quite main roady, not so fun, but that's kind of done now. My plan today is to finish the whole of Tenerife. You'll notice I'm pronouncing it Tenerife. A lot of English people, or first language English speaking people will probably call it Tenerife, but the locals call it Tenerife. So do as the locals do. I feel it's the appropriate thing to do. So yeah, it's a big day again. Yesterday ended up being quite a bit shorter, which was quite nice actually, even though there's a ferry in the middle of the day. It's like 110k I think, and probably about 1,000, just over 1,000 meters of climbing in total, maybe 1,300 maybe, I'm not sure. It was needed. It's feeling pretty cooked. Yeah, it was needed. I was feeling pretty worn out. My ankle was hurting quite a bit. So I got into La Laguna, which is a beautiful little town. I'd highly recommend visiting it if you're ever here. A relatively good time. Rode with Ian a bit, who you saw in the video. Basically ended up going to his local bike shop, which I can't remember the name of now, but I'll put a link in the description to them, which is a really lovely shop. Didn't really film anything in there because just chatting away, talking about bikes and nice bits of bike stuff. A really cool shop. I always call La Comuna, La something with a C. I'm sorry, that doesn't help, but I'll put a link in the pop-up to their Instagram. Yeah, got a good night's sleep in a hotel. You'll see I'm mainly doing hotels on this trip because I'm just a massive believer that I ride so much better if I've had a proper sleep. So I'm kind of planning stops and stuff around where there's hotels or places where I will be able to stop and sleep. I haven't really got much sleeping stuff on me. I've got layers and an emergency bivvy in case. But yeah, I've been trying to very consciously get good sleep. So for me, this event, like, my original plan was to properly race it, but I knew that that would really depend on how technical it was. I don't have the best mountain bike skills, being blunt. I don't do a lot of mountain biking. Like cross-country stuff I can kind of do, but when it gets into more downhill enduro stuff, which definitely some of this has been, I don't have the skill set for that, unfortunately. But so it's meant I raced the first two islands pretty hard, was up there, you know, top 10, top 15, and then after several moments of nearly crashing quite badly, I just thought it's not worth it. It's November. I really don't want another 3-4 months off with broken wrists or something, or collarbone, and I just want to actually go into next year feeling good. So I thought that was a fair reason. And then I fell down a bit of a cliff in Gran Canaria, so that cemented it. There's a new weather front that's come across Tenerife today. It's called, well, it's called La Comina, I think it is, which basically is the wind coming up from the Sahara Desert. So you see sand and stuff in the atmosphere. Generally brings warmer weather, but also brings wind. It feels like a headwind today. So I've got 135 odd K, 3,500 odd thousand meters of climbing. Admittedly, yes, there's the massive descent down Tiede at the end of the day, but I've got to climb all the way up to it, so it's gonna be a long one. Time to buckle in for a long climb. 22.6 kilometers, 1,300 meters of climbing. This goes up to the volcano, and not long after the last 15k climb, so it's punchy, but it's through the forest, which is quite beautiful. The last Styrkr gel. Got 10k to go still on this climb. I'm just like taking opportunities to walk a little bit when I'm going for a wee, and eating. Yeah, 10k to go. Joining back on the road now. 3.5k to go to the top of this climb. Just under 200 meters of climbing left. It's pretty tough. It's a monster climb, but there's still a few more climbs after this one. It's definitely windy up here. 3 hours of climbing. Whew. Has been relentless. It's like 7k long, average 10%. Just dragging and dragging. Still got 1.9k left. Still 160 meters of climbing. It's damn windy. I stuck some new flips on the camera. I'm hoping they're a bit better. Please, yeah, please let me know. But it's done. 2 more climbs to go today. Oh, fuck. So that was a hard climb. It was like 6k, 700 meters, steep. 2 more climbs left, 20k away, 25k away, and then further on, and then a huge descent. But it's going to be a bit chilly now for a bit, I think. It's very windy. I don't know how well you can hear, but yeah, I'm glad that one's done, because that one was painful, shall we say. 62k done. 62k done, and it's taken me like 7 hours or something ridiculous. So much climbing. Think would be going this way, this lovely bit of gravel, but it's this way. I'm definitely not good enough mountain biker for this. Thank fuck for that. That was hard. Still got the chunk of this climb to do. I don't know how far. Let's have a look. 2.4k, 115 meters still to go. Pretty cooked. Running low on water as well. I carried 5 litres. I knew this, I had the ability to carry 5 litres, and I knew this was going to be a remote day. I'm into the dregs of the bladder in the bike, which is not ideal, but c'est la vie.
Hello.
I've had a day.
Dude! I made it! Well, I already had a thought. What?
I've had a day.
I was just like telling Alex like literally like 2 minutes ago that Chris has to put like superhuman effort to actually made it on time. And there you are. So random.
Oh man, I am cooked.
It's good to kind of have a little time. We went and had dinner, had pizza up on the floor, and started at the bike, got stocked up.
They've got the golden arches here.
Could be my first burger.
Best burger on this island. Right, I've made it to La Palma. I've got I've got a clue what I'm gonna say. Just gonna hold the camera here for a while. Maybe I'll remember to say something.